The power of pride is to be yourself, and that alone makes an impact. Santander Consumer recognizes that the most vulnerable in our community truly are the ones who need our help. I have been honored to work with many of the organizations on this list, so I do this for the next generation. These organizations are truly touching those who need the most help. Santander Consumer is excited to be here with the beneficiaries this evening. We ask tonight that you be generous in your giving. We are committed to the ongoing support of all the LGBTQ organizations here in North Texas.
Being involved with AIDS Services of Dallas has definitely impacted my life just daily. Every day at work, I get to see resilience and hope with all of our residents who we serve, and it's just a beautiful thing.
Synergy Wesley Foundation is providing a literal place for young queer people to find community, to not only be affirmed, but to also exist, which is hard on a lot of areas on any college campus.
I know I'm doing work that makes life better for all Texans, especially those of us that are most vulnerable, most marginalized here in this community.
Dallas PSA has given me that safe space to be who I am and do what I love.
Marrying my husband in North Haven was a spiritual experience that I didn't think I would ever get to have. It allowed us to express our love in a very public way and in front of our church family.
Volunteering with Resource Center has lit a fire within me just to serve the community I live in. I think there's enough in this world for everybody as long as we're willing to share, and I think there's not enough of that in this world.
I first got involved in City Square when I was leaving foster care, and they not only teach me things about myself, but how I can turn that into my own passion of wanting to help make the world a better place than how I found it.
By me being able to get into the counseling and to get my mental right and their housing program, I don't even think I was there 3 months, and I was able to get back on my feet and get a job and get my career rolling in another apartment.
I think what I would like people to know about Big Brothers Big Sisters is, the bond and the connections we have with our mentors, and it matters, having another figure in my life to guide me through this journey.
Meeting Aaron and being able to mentor him over the past several years has been quite inspiring just for myself. Getting to see how the LGBT community has grown over the years.
And I looked him right in the eye. Everyone as many as I could, and I looked him in the eye, and I could just see realness. I could see that they were really giving me a standing ovation. That moment in time, that moment changed my life forever.
There are kids in crisis, and there are parents who don't know how to deal with having LGBT kids in small communities throughout Texas. I'm really proud of our growth in this counseling program and help.
I wish more people knew that the TCC, Turtle Creek Chorale, we're not just a choir. We do so much more. Turtle Creek Chorale is raising up marginalized voices.
My life has done nothing but bloom since being affiliated with BTAC. To be honest, I've become a better husband, father, brother, and friend.
Uptown Players just made me feel like I had a home apart from my real home. They didn't make me feel out of place like I was feeling in school.
In the difficult days of the last several years, Black Tie Dinner has helped Celebration remain a beacon, I think, of love and light in Fort Worth.
Together, we're making the world a better place.
The power of pride is us.
Making life better for all Texans.
Providing fellowship for everybody in the DFW community.
Changing the world through open hearts and open doors.
Together, we're changing the world.
Love speaks louder.
Together, we are expressing ourselves.
The power of pride is us.
Be the change that we all want to see.
Tonight is about being authentically us.
The power of pride is us.
The power of pride to me means allowing no one to control your ability to be happy, satisfied, and free.
Together, we are being seen.
We are stronger together. Well, I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. We just love you, Black Tie Dinner. Thank you.
And here to share a few words from Planned Parenthood, Vice President of Health Services, Beth Wilson.
Hi, good evening. My name is Beth Watson, and I'm the Senior Vice President of Health Services at Planned Parenthood of Greater Texas.
Speaking to one of them.
I'll just thank you. We operate 20 health centers throughout North, Central, East, and West Texas. I don't need to tell the people in this room that transgender and non-binary people face significant barriers in accessing sexual and reproductive health care, just as they face barriers in accessing general health care due to bias, stigma, and from providers and health systems. But Planned Parenthood is committed to building, sustaining transgender and non-binary inclusive health care. We have been the recipients of support from Black Tie for the past 4 years, are incredibly grateful to all of you for the support. Your funding is used to provide gender-affirming hormone therapy to patients in North Texas who are low income and uninsured. This work is essential to our mission and is aligned with our collective focus on health equity. As a provider of gender-affirming care, we provide hormone therapy, letters for gender-affirming surgery, name and gender marker assistance, as well as social, medical, and legal resources. We also provide all of our patients preventive care visits, sexually transmitted infection screening and treatment, PrEP and PEP, immunizations, birth control, smoking cessation, as well as other services. I am here to share with you the impact of the Black Tie gift as described by one of our clinicians, Stephanie Hamby. Stephanie wanted to be here tonight but was not able to attend. Stephanie is a family nurse practitioner as well as a women's health nurse practitioner, and she provides gender-affirming hormone therapy to patients each day. She is an exceptional provider and finds her work with transgender patients extremely rewarding. In Stephanie's own words, my name is Stephanie Hamby, and I have proudly worked as a clinician for Planned Parenthood since 2010, and I have been providing gender-affirming hormone therapy since 2018. I have been so happy to be part of this much-needed service at Planned Parenthood. We have a patient who we have been seeing for feminizing hormone therapy since 2019. When she first came to see us, she was grieving the recent loss of her spouse and battling her gender dysphoria that she felt from an early age. We watched her grow into a beautiful woman through the years, embracing who she truly is. She faced great adversity and broke through barriers as a trans female lawyer. Today, she is far from the person we first met in 2019 and has embraced her true self. She often tells us about traveling around the country and experiencing the world as the person she was always meant to be. Patients like her make what we do invaluable. Over the past 4 years, we have hundreds of transgender patient visits to our health centers, and we have enjoyed assisting these patients with such an important chapter in their lives. I have so many inspiring stories from each one of my patients. There are significant barriers that I have observed from my transgender patients, which include a lack of insurance and ability to financially support their transition, family support, mental health support, and the ability to get basic medical care, and a lack of respect and empathy in other healthcare settings. Daily, I hear that our work and support at Planned Parenthood and Transgender Services is essential and greatly appreciated. Gender-affirming hormone therapy has become a core service at Planned Parenthood, and we are expanding the number of providers at our centers who are trained to do this life-saving service. On behalf of Stephanie Hamby and all of the Planned Parenthood clinicians that are fortunate enough to see the impact your gift has on individual patients each day, and most importantly, on behalf of the over 10,000 trans patients that have received affordable, accessible, non-judgmental, high-quality health care, I want to thank Black Tie and each and every one of you for helping more people live the life they were meant to be. Thank you.